Hi, I'm Kevin Jones. The hot topic this morning is the question of when the technical production and live events industry is going to return to work. And the reason that that question is such a hot topic is that in the last 24 hours, South African government has announced their risk adjustment program that essentially closes down restaurants or continues the lockdown of restaurants, bars, shebeens, conferences, convention centres, entertainment venues, etc., etc., etc. No gatherings of more than 10 people outside of a workplace will be permitted. I think that this comes on the back of some research that was done where they looked at the Spanish flu epidemic in 1918. Findings from that pandemic demonstrated that the long-run economic consequences for cities experiencing a rapid infection rate were significantly worse than those for cities that endured temporary restrictions on economic activity. And so essentially what the government has said is that they will keep various sectors of the industry shut down, and they will continue to monitor activity, and they will allow those sectors to resume activity based on three factors. So the first is the risk of transmission, the second is the expected impact on the sector of a continued lockdown, and the third is the value of that sector to the economy. So the first thing that they've done is they've identified the risk of transmission in the live events and the entertainment industry, and if you have a look at the top, here we are, recreational, cultural, and sporting activities up here. So high risk of transmission, and if you have a look down at the bottom here, recreational, cultural, and sporting activities representing 0.5% of the GDP. So high risk of transmission, low value of contribution to the GDP, and under those circumstances, unlikely that the live events industry is going to pick up anytime soon. Perhaps one of the most important issues to address is that before any sector is able to open up, we as a sector need to agree what government is calling a COVID-19 prevention and mitigation plan with the Ministers of Employment, the Minister of Health, and obviously with the Minister of Arts and Culture. And so my suggestion is that we should treat this as our primary activity, and I hope that I can rely on the support of all industry stakeholders as SACIA and the TPSA gather this information. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. I look forward, actually not to your additional questions, I look forward to the help that we need in order to get through this particular challenge. Thank you.